Okay, we're going to talk about log forms of the exponential, base 10, base e, and simple log problems. So what you need to remember is that if you have a base raised to an exponent, it equals a number, you can rewrite it as log base b of n equals L. So log is exponent. So they want us to write this in log form. Well, my base is 3, so log base 3. My exponent is y, so it equals y, and the number's 4. So you need to be able to go back and forth like that. Another one that we have has to do with writing 2.4 as a power of base 10 and as a power of base e. So what I want to do is here's base 10 and it has some exponent and it equals 2.4, or you could have base e has some exponent that equals 2.4. Now, if you look at these, if you wanted to, you could rewrite it as log of 2.4 equals x, or natural log of 2.4 equals x. Solve for x, and you would get, and you just solve them by punching them into your calculator, you get these two different values. So, what you have here is 10 to the 0.38 equals 2.4, and e to the 0.88 equals 2.4. Now, these are rounded, so it won't be exact, but close enough. Now they're wanting us to find what log of 2.4 is, which you just punch into your calculator, and that gives you the exponents. So now you could write log of 2.4 equals 0.38, or the natural log of 2.4 equals 0.88. Now example 4 in lesson 14 says find the base. So we're looking at what b is. The log base b of 9 gives me a negative 1/2. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually rewrite this. So rewrite it in exponential form. B, let's put that in there. B to the negative 1/2 equals 9. And I solve. Simplify it. Now I'm just getting rid of the negative exponent and I get it to be 1 over 81. Example 5 says we need to find m. So log base 3 of 1 over 27 equals 2m plus 1. This is a 2. 2m plus 1. So what I have to do is I'm going to write it 3 to some exponent equals 3 to the negative 1/3, because that is what 1 over 27 is. Now, if you have the same base, the exponents have to be equal. So if the exponents have to be equal, we can solve for m, and m is negative 2. Example 6 says solve for p. Log base 1/3 of p equals 2. Rewrite it into exponential, and what you get is that p equals 1/9. Now this last one is telling us solve log x, log base x of 6x minus 9 equals 2. And they tell us that x is a positive number. So what I've got here is x squared equals 6x minus 9, and I set it equal to 0, and now I have a quadratic. I factor it and solve for x. And so now x equals 3, and I'll give you that answer.